AI agents, right? But how do they actually function, securely and at scale, inside a real enterprise? Well, in this explainer, we're going to look at an incredibly detailed blueprint curated by Paresh Mishra. We're getting into the actual plumbing, the architecture where the real magic happens.
When you look at the complete ecosystem, it really proves a point. An AI platform is way more than just dropping a single language model into a vacuum. It is a highly coordinated, production-ready machine. So, to really understand how all these moving parts fit together, we're going to explore this architecture layer by layer, starting from the very top and working our way down.
To make sense of this massive setup, here's our roadmap. We'll hit access and security, orchestration and runtime, tools and integrations, multi-model and memory, infrastructure and data, and finally, observability and stack. Let's get to it.
Starting off with Section 1, the access and security layer, basically where everything hits the surface.
Every enterprise platform has to begin with its consumers. And it really doesn't matter if a user is chatting through a React web app or maybe a developer is hitting an API using Postman. The point is, every single request enters through the exact same governed orchestration pipeline. There are no backdoors. Because, let's be real, security is absolutely the first requirement. Think of the enterprise API gateway as an unyielding bouncer at a club. Before any AI model even gets a hint of a prompt, this gateway steps in. It authenticates the user, it validates their exact permissions using SSO or role-based access, and it throttles the traffic so the system doesn't crash. It is literally secure by design in action. Moving deeper, we hit Section 2, orchestration and agent runtime. Think of this as the brain and the hands of the operation. So, instead of just blindly tossing a user's request over the fence to a language model, the agent orchestrator steps in. It acts kind of like a highly caffeinated project manager. It uses a planner to figure out the ultimate goal, a memory manager to grab the right context, and a task scheduler to meticulously map out the execution order. This is where we see true multi-agent collaboration, which is just fascinating. We aren't relying on one giant monolithic AI to do everything. Instead, the planner breaks down the problem, and then specialized AI agents actually cooperate. You might have a coding agent writing a script, while a research agent pulls data, and a DevOps agent preps the deployment. They exchange info like a real team to solve complex problems step by step. Now, let's clearly distinguish two things here. The orchestration layer, that's your project manager planning the work. But the AI agent runtime, those are the hands actually doing the heavy lifting. Down in the runtime, the agent is actively reasoning about the task, selecting the right tools, applying enterprise guardrails, and safely constructing that final response. All right, Section 3, tools and enterprise integrations. This is how the AI interacts with the real world. Here's where agents become truly autonomous. They don't just spit out text. They have a digital tool belt. I mean, they can literally browse web pages using Playwright, execute Python code securely inside Docker containers, or extract raw data from dense PDFs. They are performing actual, tangible work. But it gets even better. By using the Model Context Protocol, these agents securely plug directly into the tools your team already uses every single day. We're talking about pulling tickets from Jira, pushing code to GitHub, or querying your production databases. This completely transforms the AI from a passive chatbot into an active participant in your workflows. Let's head down to Section 4, multi-model support and memory, which is really the intelligence engine of the whole platform. There's a profound takeaway built into this architecture, and it's simply this: different tasks require different models. It's a huge mistake to rely on just one AI for absolutely everything. Because of that philosophy, this platform gives you ultimate flexibility. Say you're handling highly sensitive proprietary data. You can just route that to a local LLM like Ollama. But if you need massive reasoning power for a complex strategy, you dynamically route it to heavy-hitting cloud models from OpenAI, Anthropic, or Google. You're always using the exact right tool for the job. And to ensure that AI isn't completely amnesiac every time you talk to it, we have the knowledge and memory layer. It uses RAG pipelines, retrieval augmented generation, along with vector databases to enrich every single prompt with your company's specific private data. Plus, it maintains long-term memory to preserve context over weeks or even months. No more repeating yourself. Hitting the bedrock now. Section 5, the infrastructure and data layer. This is the foundation. Beneath all the flashy AI is a rock-solid, cloud-native IT foundation.
Your applications are cleanly packaged in Docker while Kubernetes orchestrates them across your servers. Throw in GitHub Actions and Argo CD for continuous delivery, and you guarantee that when an agent gets an update, it rolls out smoothly without breaking the entire system.
Enterprise AI also demands absolutely flawless memory and communication. You need robust relational databases like PostgreSQL, for sure. But you also need high-volume messaging through Kafka or RabbitMQ. This ensures that even if you have thousands of agents communicating simultaneously, not a single task gets dropped or lost in the shuffle.
Our final stop is Section 6, Observability and Stack. Basically, how we monitor this massive ecosystem.
You simply cannot let autonomous agents run wild in your systems. Administrators need strict observability and governance. They use tools like Prometheus and Grafana to visualize the platform's health, and Jaeger to trace exactly what an AI agent did, step by step. This level of auditability is exactly how you guarantee regulatory compliance in a production environment. When you synthesize this entire technology stack, it proves one major thing. This isn't just theoretical vaporware. It's a practical, deployable blueprint. It utilizes proven, real-world frameworks, from React on the front end to LangGraph orchestration to Vault for security. It's built on stuff that works today. Zooming back out to our full blueprint, it's totally clear that true enterprise AI is a highly coordinated ecosystem. It's orchestration, infrastructure, security, and memory all working in perfect harmony. It takes every single one of these layers acting as one to transform a simple chatbot into an autonomous, value-generating engine for your enterprise. We've seen the blueprint, the architecture exists, the tools are ready, and the integration pathways are mapped out. The era of the simple AI chat interface is well and truly over. So the only question left for you is this. As AI evolves into autonomous, executing agents, is your organization's infrastructure actually ready to orchestrate this new ecosystem?